Hi, I'm Bryan and welcome to my channel, Retraining Pain. I used to be a 12-time Ironman. Last one I did was 14 years ago. Then I got fat and out of shape again, got up 50 pounds. And then a year ago, decided to lose the weight, which I have. And 12 weeks ago, decided to get back into shape. So this channel is a little bit about my journey. And this is week 11 and week 12. And after, I'm going to give a little recap of how it went and what I felt. Just got back from my run. I gotta tell you, what a sweat. I'm finally starting to sweat like crazy. First run in a while. My Achilles is feeling a little bit better. Started to stretch. I think that's what the issue is, the stretching. Today's Monday. For the previous 8 or 9 weeks, I've been taking Monday off, and I've decided to go out today and maybe take Saturdays off or something like that so that I can just enjoy a weekend. Either way, I'm kind of making the system up as I go along. I know how many runs I want to do a week and how many bike rides and stuff like that. So I don't have a formal plan set up. But it's funny, since I started that, I actually feel like working out more as opposed to just looking at that sheet. Okay, I've got this, I've got that. My run's better. It's in the sixes, but still not where it needs to be. And all my apps and everything are saying that I'm older than my chronological age. Well, I did no training today. I woke up, my calf was like just wrecked, man. I could hardly walk. I shuffled down and it was funny because after yesterday's run, I thought, hey, it's not too bad. And then over the nighttime, I get, they're not cramping yet, but just before. So I'm like, oh man, I think maybe I need to hydrate more. So I've been hydrating a little bit more. And of course, I don't do it because, or I haven't been doing it because I'm like, hey man, when I step on the scale every day, I want it to be as low as possible, and if it's too high, it like starts my day off a little bit sideways. But anyway, I started hydrating and drinking before bed and all the rest of that stuff, and by the end of the day it's a little bit better, but not that great. So I didn't do any running, didn't do any biking. I was going to go to the gym, but again, my son had the car. And I also thought it's probably a good thing, and I think that I probably really need to rest, and I probably don't need a lot of rest because it seems like it'll get bad, and then it's not too bad within 2 days. So I think it's just doing those exercises that Simon talks about, you know, leg raises going up, and just being a little bit more, how do you say it, responsible. All right, ride done. It's my last ride here in Orange County in Newport Beach. We're leaving tomorrow and we're heading over to Manhattan Beach. So I had to get the ride in, get packing. My daughter said I was always talking packing. Well, now I'm back packing. And yeah, I'm anxious to get a change. My calves, man, they're cramping all the time. I can't believe it. Or they're not cramping, but just before they are, and I'm catching them. So I think it's I'm dehydrated. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a 12 or 14 cups of coffee that I drink every morning and throughout the day. And if it's not that, maybe it's the Diet Cokes just dehydrating me. So I'm going to really start loading up on the water. Plus, I'm going to start doing more calf exercises. I've never had my calves kind of seize up a bit on the bike, and in the middle of the night I feel them. I've had it happen to me once years ago. I had my calf freeze up on me, and it was actually at a work trip, and I was staying in the same room. We were with another guy I worked with that I didn't know that well back then. Calf seized up. I jumped out of bed and I had my hands on his bed trying to stretch it. Of course, he opens his eyes. He's like, I don't know you that well. What the F are you trying to do here? Anyway, I got to pack and we'll see what tomorrow brings. Well, I just finished my first ride here at Manhattan Beach. Didn't do anything yesterday because we were moving from Newport Beach to Manhattan Beach. Got it. It's kind of a cool little cottage. We're about 8 blocks. They say about half a mile from the beach. Was really cool. Traffic busy to get there, but what's really cool is they have this long biking trail, really long. I don't know how long it goes, but I went from Manhattan Beach almost, well, I could have probably went right to Marina Del Rey, you know the song, Marina Del Rey. But yeah, it's great. It's really great. So I'm looking forward to seeing how far the thing goes on a long ride. And then I think it goes another far distance. Feeling good. It's got some hills here, that's for sure. My speed was a little slower, but that's because it takes me a while to get out of here, and it's slow, and traffic and all that, because it is busy. It's a beach area. Homes are beautiful. Like when I went by, I was just looking at the homes, just beautiful. The water, you're right along the water when you're riding. That's just beautiful. You see all of the surfers and all that. And today's a really warm day. It's probably about 27. This whole weekend's supposed to be unusually warm, so it's just been people on the beach. Really cool. Just an awesome vibe here. Okay, just finished my workout at LA Fitness. I gotta tell you, this LA Fitness is the biggest LA Fitness I have ever been into. More machines, more everything than I've ever seen. Most diversified LA Fitness I've ever seen. I mean, every ethnicity under man is there, and it's just a nice vibe, really great vibe. My Achilles killing me, man. I thought yesterday it was good, and we did a walk down to Manhattan Beach, which really loving Manhattan Beach. Just got here. It's a great little area. Someone said to me, Manhattan Beach is known to be really chill. So anyway, it seems to be. I'm doing exercises like my buddy Simon says, calf raises. When I was at LA Fitness, I just realized, they have other machines there too, like the elliptical machines and things like that. So I may want to do those, just kind of keep the heart rate up as opposed to just doing cycling, mix it up a bit. So great way to start the day. Okay, week is done. How did it go? It was, it was good, but I missed a couple of days of working out intentionally. We had to came from Balboa Island to Manhattan Beach. And then on Sunday, I just decided not to do a long ride. I was going to hang out with Alice. She's only here for a couple of weeks. Plus, my freaking Achilles is just, it's awful. And I figured, since I'm not running on it, it'd get better. But because we're only half a kilometer from the beach and we're walking there and back and it's pretty hilly, I guess it's aggravating it more. So I wake up and I'm still tight. Talking about tight, I worked out at LA Fitness again, and every time I work out, I'm like, my body's sore. Like, what the hell, man? Ugh. It's so weird because normally when you work out and you work out a lot, yeah, you're sore in the beginning, but then after a while it goes away. But to me, it's like I'll stop being sore, I'll work out, I'm sore again. So anyway, it was an okay week. It was an okay week. Now that I'm settled in here in Manhattan Beach, we'll see how it goes. Should get better. Well, it's Monday. I just finished my ride here in Manhattan Beach. You can see it's pretty foggy here. It's weird. It was super sunny yesterday, then it got foggy. Same thing today. A little bit of a chill, so I put on the coat, but it's still like 21 degrees. So the ride, I went towards Hermosa, and I got some hills and in and out of traffic and all that sort of fun stuff. Problem, my Achilles is still killing me. In fact, I think I'm damaging it more because we're walking so much. I just go down to the beach, come back, do a little bit, it's 3K, and it's still a problem. So I don't know what to do other than, not walk or something, but I don't think that's gonna work. Anyway, good way to start Monday. Just got back from my ride. Beautiful day, man. This is why I love this. Southern California. I want to live here. 27 degrees, right along the beach. Beautiful. Went up to Marina Del Rey. The one thing I've got to say, lots of hills. You wouldn't think it, but getting out there, I took in through some of the residential area. Just hill. Loving it. Working those glutes. Getting my round butt back. Getting rid of the flat ass. So anyway, great way to do a Tuesday. Again, looking behind me, views. Blue skies, baby. Okay, I just got back from my ride. It's Saturday, did an hour and 40 minutes. Man, I gotta tell you, I missed quite a few days this week. And it was what we all go through. There was a bunch of stuff that happened at work, things that had to be taken care of. It turned out one day it was a 17-hour day, and I think my watch said I had 150 steps. It was either 150 steps I burnt that day or 150 calories. It was one, I can't remember, but the only walking I did was from my office chair to the bathroom, to the chair, to the bathroom, to get a cup of coffee beside, so anyway, just really, not feeling it. My calves have been cramping in the middle of the night. Achilles was sore, just woe me. So had a couple of 12-hour days. I think I've got things under control. But it was like today, Saturday, I was like, man, I got to do something. I got to get out. I got to ride. So it was like, that's the only thing I'm going to do. I'm not going to go to the computer. I'm not going to do anything. So I got out, did a ride. Felt okay. Felt pretty good, actually. The thing is, if you don't even work out for like 3 or 4 days, it's like all of a sudden your legs don't feel as strong, things like that. I rode again all along the beach, Manhattan Beach. Just beautiful, man. Just beautiful. You go down, and then there's another part you can go along this waterway and see, it's like an aqueduct and all that sort of stuff. The only thing is, it's pretty dangerous at times because you got bikes coming both ways, you got people walking, and then of course there's always those people. Like today I had a young girl walking her dog and she's not paying attention, and the dog's string is coming across, and I'm gonna hit the dog, and I'm give a little yell out, and she yanks the dog back. And then there was, what else was there? Another one that was just like that. You're just not paying attention. And I swear I'll probably get in an accident here on the beach on a bike path before I do on any busy street. But it is beautiful, man. It is just beautiful here in Manhattan Beach. I thought Newport Beach had a lot of money. I got to tell you, I think Manhattan Beach might have a little more. At least they're right in that same category. They were showing a house on the beach that's for sale for $150 million. Like $150 million. And they went through, did a little walkthrough. We're watching on TV. There's no way I thought that was $150 million. Like that. Anyway, it's not that I have to worry about that. So anyway, I'm back at it. Got to keep the momentum up. Did Sunday ride, 2 rides in a row. I had to get out, get going, had a great sleep. I'll tell you, as I mentioned, this last week was just crazy. So I think I've gotten up on my sleep. I got the ride done, going through the beach again. It's crazy. My Achilles, I'm starting to do more of these leg raises, as Simon says, Simon Cross, and we'll see if that helps at all. Just feeling good getting back into it, at least doing 2 days in a row. Very dangerous riding on the beach, I gotta tell you, just swerving in and out of people. And right now there's all kinds of sand on the sidewalk. I guess they have to clean it. And I almost wiped out the other day just doing a turn. You don't realize how dangerous sand can be until you almost wipe out on it. And it's sandy here, like even in front of our house, 2 days a week, they bring street cleaners. So you gotta move the car and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, good way to start the Sunday. Well, just got back from my ride, and what day is it? Tuesday, I guess. Man, I was tired this morning, really tired. I had to drive Alice to the airport. She's headed back, so Reed and I are staying here, and she had stuff to do, so she's heading back. And boy, was I tired. I got back, I was able to take a little bit of a power nap, and then at the end of the day, busy day as always, it was like, oh man, do I really want to go out and ride my bike? And it was funny because I said to myself, well, Alice watches me on Strava. If I don't have my bike ride in, she's going to be like, what'd you do? Why did you go for a bike ride? And I usually post like little videos of my ride and stuff. So that little piece got me motivated, even more than just saying, hey, I got to post on my channel here, which I've had people say to me, hey, you haven't been posting on your channel, but trust me, I've been recording it. Now that I'm kind of here with Reed, 2 guys, roommates, now I've got more time. Alice is not here, so I got no one to go out and enjoy life with. So Anyway, I'll get caught up. Okay, week number 11, week number 12, how did it go? Well, you should know right away by seeing that I didn't post last week, and it's taken me 2 weeks and 1 day to do a post, that there has been some things going on. Well, it started, there's a couple things, and I can go into the pros and the cons and all the rest of it, but let's just say we moved from Newport Beach to Manhattan Beach from our Airbnbs. So that screwed things up with a little bit of travel, but no excuse. The other part was, you know what, I haven't been able to run very much, as you can see, because of my Achilles, and I complain about it all the time, and I need to fix that. It's definitely an issue. And so I have been doing stuff. I did bike, but it's been a struggle. It's like anything. You get through those first 8 weeks, 9 weeks, 10 weeks. I don't have any sort of super goal. I am still feeling good, but then at the same time, Alice has left. She left today, this morning. I was up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I mentioned that I was up early. So she left. So before she left, the last week or so, I wanted to at least, you know, kind of hang out with her and do some fun stuff, you know. And then prior to that, my brother was there, which was for a week, and then my daughter, you know, all that sort of fun stuff. So no excuse, but it kind of threw off a little bit about what I'm doing. If there's some positives on here, I've got to say my cycling is getting better. The wattage is just starting to go crazy, and I still have to get this thing checked because I don't believe it. Today, when I went for that last ride, I went up. It said I had some of the greatest wattage that I've ever had. There's a lot of hills here, so one of them, if I was able to show you how high this hill is, it was probably the steepest, if not one of the steepest hills I've ever done, and I was able to power through it pretty well. So like today's ride, you know, I should have mentioned it was like 226 watts. So anyway, I'm loving Manhattan Beach. I'm loving on the beach. Alice is gone. Now I've got nothing to do but to kind of get my head into working out and all that sort of stuff. LA Fitness. I do have to work on this Achilles, so I've got to do some exercises, and quite frankly, I love running. Anyway, I feel like I've got to start over again. That okay? Enough, start over.